Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Pen That Palette update. So the two palettes that I am working on this year are the Ulta Beauty and Avengers palette and the Tartist Pro To Go palette from Tarte. This is one I worked on last year, but I only completed two of the shadows because these shadows are no joke. They are highly pigmented and well packed into the thing, so they don't kick up a ton of powder or anything like that. So this past month I had the brilliant idea of actually writing down the amount of usages I have on each shade. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I did it for both palettes. So I guess I'll start with the Tarte palette. Here is what it looked like last time. And here we are today. The main goal I had for it was to use this shade by my finger 5 times, and I did. Boss, that's the name of it. In 5 uses, because I had kind of a nick in it for my nail by accident, I actually put a really good dent in it. My 5th use was today, so that's why I waited until today to film this, but overall I used Boss 5 times, I used Crisp down here 5 times. Not always with Boss directly, just for reference sake. And Drive and Styling, which are really the two shades mixed together. I have used them for a total of 19 times now. Most of that time was in my eyebrows. It is my eyebrow shade, but sometimes I wore it as an eyeshadow, usually on my outer corner. And I have started kind of using it to fill in my hairline, which I'm not losing my hair or anything, but my hairline is a little crooked. So I figured it was a good way to get this shade used up because I'm kind of sick of it. But my main goal was to, like I said, use Boss 5 times, and I wanted to hit side pan over here on Drive, which I say I did in spades. So, especially if I keep using those two in my hairline as well as my brows, I see no problem using them up. I actually put a good hurting on Styling as well from the looks of it. Because I only use a little bit in my brows, obviously, but even just kind of evening out my hairline up here, it's a lot of eyeshadow. It's not a perfect match for my natural hair color. It's a little warmer than my natural hair color is, but once you kind of brush it out and everything, it looks fine. So mostly just trying to get that used up. Anyways, next for the Ulta palette, here is what it looked like last time. Here we are today. My main goal was to get more usage on Gauntlet. I actually managed to hit pan, which is awesome. I got a lot of usage on Last Shot, both as an inner corner highlight and for highlight a few times. And I did get a few usages on Game Changer over here, which was my other kind of major goal, just to kind of start working it in. So overall, let's see. I used Last Shot 16 times. Like I said, some of those times was a facial highlight, but I basically used it every time I wore makeup as an inner corner highlight. I used Gauntlet 6 times, including today, as like my lower lash line eyeliner and outer corner. Cosmic, this purple shade, dark purple shade down here, I used once. Game Changer, the navy blue, I used twice. No, wait, my bad. I used Reassemble twice, that's the blue shade. And Game Changer, I used 3 times. I forgot to mark it up there, but it is 3 times, so you know. So I'm going to keep putting, you know, post-it notes and marking these so that I have a little bit more to talk about. It's like I can actually say, it took me this many times to hit pan, although I don't know how many times it took me to hit pan on Gauntlet, because this is the first month I actually started tracking that. But I hit pan on it about 3 uses in. Like, that's actually like a nice little chunk of pan. So goals for next month. Keep expanding the pan on Gauntlet and Last Shot. I want to see if there's something else that I could hit pan on soon, but other than maybe Supercharged down here, I don't really see anything that has like a major dip in it. So just using more of the palette, getting some more usages out there. I only used 5 shades in here last month, period, so maybe my overall goal should just be to work more of these into looks. Now, I've mentioned before, these 2 shades right here, these 2 purples are in a different project pan. I just pressed them into here for slightly more ease of use. The shade in here, thankfully, is almost done, so we don't have to worry about seeing that any longer. But I just need to finish that other purple in here by the end of the year so that if I finish everything else, I can get rid of the palette. So that is it. Stay tuned through the end to see a montage of how things have looked from month to month. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!